welcome back to another episode of Stratford Vibe Exchange. I'm your host, Karim Rushdy, here at Fresh and Free Studios in Nancy Campbell Academy, downtown Stratford. Today we have a very, very, very special guest, the one and only Wijo. Wijo!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing good, Kimo. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. I was doing fine. And then you decided to bless us with your presence, and now I'm doing really well.
Thank you for bringing me here and welcoming, bringing me to this beautiful studio and to express myself more into this town and to people. So.
Hey, man. See, it's already done. It's already a vibe.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start with my fire round of questions.
Yep.
Like I did on episode 1 with Ethan.
Yep.
Is just answer them super quick, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll all get to know you better. Okay, question 1. What's your name?
Wijo.
Where were you born?
Egypt.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
What's your favorite food?
Fool.
Oh. Okay, so for those of us who don't know, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
What is fool?
Fool is the brown beans. And so the way we make it is like boil it, and this really tastes good, and you can eat it with a lot of stuff that's like from Egyptian culture. So that was my favorite.
Yeah, you can also call it fool madamas.
Oh, you have fool madamas?
And I just had some fool in Toronto at this, there's an Egyptian brunch place. We should actually go there together.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was the best fool I ever had in my life.
Definitely.
It was insane. It was so good. Because you can have fool too that's just kind of out of the can, you know? It's like it does the trick.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same. So when you get all the spices right, a little bit of sliced egg on there. Oh my God.
Some falafel in it.
Some falafel. Exactly. It had one falafel on top.
Yeah.
And it was the best falafel I ever had. It was just slightly crunchy, and the inside it had green, and it was just like falling apart.
Yeah. Kind of miss it, man.
See, this is
why
we're becoming better friends, because we're going to start eating together more.
Oh, yeah.
And we almost had Fanta on the show.
Oh, you guys messed up.
Yeah, that's my bad.
My favorite drink. It's too bad, but...
Next show, we're going to have Fanta flavors. I mean, next time you're on.
Yep.
And we'll just be tasting.
It's not a sponsor, though, so... It's just our favorite drink. So.
We should wait to get sponsorship.
Yeah, for sure.
Before we do it for real. Okay, amazing. So... Thank you so much for allowing us to get to know you. We have a few sections of the show today. We're going to ask you a few more in-depth questions brought to you by ChatGPT.
All right. Bring it on.
And then we're going to maybe check out some of your songs that you've made before. And I have a special surprise for you.
All right.
And then you're gonna perform a song for us live, right?
Yep.
That's absolutely incredible. I couldn't be more excited. So why don't we see what the artificial intelligence has for us?
Let's see.
To begin.
Bring it on, ChatGPT.
Okay, let's see. So ChatGPT says, can you share with us your musical journey and how you got started as an artist? It's actually a good question.
It is a really good question. So I'm kind of go back all the way since I was like young. For my culture, I grew up like in Afrobeats. And it's mostly instrumentals and like congas and drums and stuff like that. That was always moving me. Like the beats and the jumping, I always been into it. But I didn't think like I could do music back then because like I was just young. And then kind of growing up, got to COVID. That's when the moment I was like, you know what, let me just give it a try. And thanks to Ethan that was in here in episode 1.
Shout out Ethan Mack.
He's the one actually encouraged me to start just do it, and then...
Sorry, Ethan Mack, the local superhero.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
So he put me on, got me, recorded my first song in there, and then ever since then, it's just never stopped because now kind of like my passion kind of revealed itself. So it's like, yeah, I'm into it now and just love making. Ever since I just been making music constantly, like even like if I'm like at home thinking about it, it's just like I feel like it's my purpose. So.
You feel like music is your purpose now?
Yeah.
So COVID helped you find purpose?
Yeah, it did.
That's
definitely
did. I think that's true for many people, actually. Like if you look at Stratford too,
yeah.
During COVID, more businesses opened.
Yep.
where there was many other communities where a lot of businesses had to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
It's very and I mean a lot of businesses really suffered as well in Stratford for sure.
It was bad, yeah.
But I was shocked how many new ventures were getting started. So yours is kind of like that. It's a new venture for you, like launching into music during that time of isolation.
Yeah, it kind of give you the time, the space to work on what you need, what you like, to figure out who you are as a person, what you like. So I kind of finally had that time, because life was kind of fast with me, especially coming from another place, another whole city to Stratford that is like not as crowded as where I came from, Alexandria, Egypt. So
Alexandria, Stratford.
yeah,
Slight difference.
a big difference.
I felt that when I came from Seoul, South Korea,
Yeah,
to Stratford. Like when I moved back to Stratford from Seoul, I went there for a year and a half, and it was wild, the difference of just the amount of people.
yeah.
Like that's why here when I see someone walk down the street, I have to say hi because that's the only person
you might see for the day.
you might see all day. Wow, that's wild, man. So have you had a moment to like come out of COVID and share your music with the world?
Not really, because like I've been always like waiting to perfect myself as an artist, because like I'm new, so I'm trying to perfect my style and everything before even stepping out of the scene and introduce Afrobeats like to Stratford in general. So now I feel like it's the perfect time to actually kind of perfected everything and to bring my music to the streets and to town. So
wow. So just to recap what you just said, that's big. You're saying you're gonna bring Afrobeat to Stratford right now on this podcast.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. I'm so honored.
Thank you.
That's absolutely lit. I've been listening to Afrobeat now for a few years, and it was actually my friend in Nigeria who told me about it a few years ago, and he just said we're bringing Afrobeat to the world. And at that time, I hadn't heard much. I didn't even hear the term.
Yeah.
But now I know the term's been around a long time, like back from Fela Kuti back in the day.
Yeah.
But I love Afrobeat. Like, well, as soon as I searched it up, because I said, what's he talking about? I didn't want to ask him. So I searched it up later. I just searched up Afrobeat playlist. And sure enough, Google already had one, like, on YouTube. And I just fell in love with the rhythm, the energy of it, the melodic.
The melodics and the rhythm, especially what moves you.
Oh, my God. And the bounce to it. And you can't go wrong.
You can't. You can't. You really just can't.
And I feel it's actually... Personally, I don't really know much, but I feel that it's revolutionary in the same way that in Western music we have 4/4 timing.
Yeah.
As like the standard, I feel like Afrobeat is bringing a new standard.
It is a new standard.
It's like gonna be influencing all genres, you know. That's where I'm at on Afrobeat.
Like even in Afrobeats, for people who don't know, like there's other genres in Afrobeat itself, so it's not just one rhythm. It's always different type of rhythms, different genres in there. So the genre I'm at is I'm a piano that has a lot of shakers. That's my favorite genre that I'm in. So that's a new genre that's came, like it's been around like since 2017 or something. South African people. That's the rhythm.
Shout out South Africa.
Yep. Amazing. They're the one who came up with it. And then kind of Nigeria perfected it, and all around Africa start perfecting amapiano, changing, make it their own, making unique sounds. So that's when actually amapiano came to the world, and Ashaketu is a big name in the scene.
Right. That's amazing. That's actually cool you bring up South Africa, because me and my brother have been talking about for a long time how we want to do a trip from Cape Town to Cairo. Yeah. And zigzag up the continent. It would be amazing.
It would.
Because we're Egyptian, and it's amazing you were born in Egypt. Yeah. Because you're more Egyptian than us. Because we've never been. Right? Yeah. We've never been. We were not able to go, but now we could go. I think so. It would be amazing to go back, but we didn't want to just go. We wanted to go and start in Cape Town and zigzag all the way up.
Have a nice road trip. Experience the whole different parts of Africa. So that's a really good.
Yeah, man. Okay, what inspires you the most when it comes to creating music?
What's inspiring? The story. It's always the story. you always like have a story like or a feeling when you like have that. There's a feeling something you want to say, but you don't know how to express. So it's like when you hear a melody or something, it kind of helps you express it. So that's what kind of inspired me to look into the music because like you get to express yourself more with different. Like there's a lot of ways you can express yourself as an artist.
Yeah. You
But
want to like capture that story and
yeah,
share it with the world. Yeah, that's amazing. I actually agree with you. We don't make similar styles of music, but pretty close. But
Yeah.
my main thing is writing rap lyrics. That's my favorite thing, and it's because
Yeah.
of the power of storytelling. I
Yeah.
think you can really capture the emotions of a moment, the feelings, the experiences, even and especially with rap, you can say a lot of words.
Yeah.
You don't need to simplify it into a poetic song lyric.
Yeah.
You can say it as it is. This happened, then this happened, then that happened. Like, so telling a story becomes even more fun.
Fun.
You
Yeah.
can give all that detail in one song, right? So that's amazing that you say story because I really resonate with that too. And I'm so pumped to play some of your songs soon. But let's get a little more of this Chat GPT questions. They're good, eh?
Bring it, chat. Bring it, chat.
Check it
So
out.
far, it's doing good.
Okay, this one's getting us a little more local.
Okay.
How do you feel your music reflects the unique culture and vibe of Stratford?
That's a really good question. To be honest, I don't know yet because the culture in here, even like from knowing Ethan, knowing a couple people that is in Stratford, I like the music, I like everything, but I feel like it would be like something new, like a what's it called?
Revolution.
Yeah, revolution.
So
Sorry,
you're trying to start a revolution.
yeah, kind of bring a voice, kind of like
Mm.
for African people, all that something new sound that has never been in town because this town is a really quiet town and it's like the perfect place kind of to start.
Right.
And thanks to you for having this podcast, kind of giving us as artists a voice and everything to actually be able to do that.
Right. So you're saying you're thankful for the lack of noise so that you can make some sound.
Yeah.
That's amazing. It's true because if you lived in a city where, let's say, Afrobeat was the number one genre,
Yeah.
actually you'd have tons of competition in a way.
Yeah.
Like you're just looking at the pros and cons of. In a way, though, you may lack that community feeling for the type of music you're making.
Yeah.
And that can come with its own struggles, I'm sure.
Definitely.
But when it comes to, in terms of other artists out there, you could be at the forefront in Stratford. You could be launching a revolution, like you said.
Exactly.
So that's one of the beauties of Stratford. We're small enough and there's little enough going on that you could start a new thing. And I think we see that a lot in business downtown.
Yeah.
You always see new businesses popping up.
Exactly.
And, some last longer than others and everything. But I think I personally haven't seen too much of that in music. It was Ethan Mack that I saw. And I thought, okay, that's unique.
It is unique. And that's the only thing that's been happening.
Yeah, I haven't seen something like that yet. I mean, I haven't also gone to every show or every event. So I need to put myself out there more to really know what's going on. But I think that's really, really cool that you're eager to do that and make that happen.
That's what drives me every day.
That's lit, dude. Okay. Are there any particular artists or genres that have influenced your musical style? I think you answered that.
Oh, yeah. You already know it.
So can you walk us through your creative process? So when you sit down to make a song,
yeah,
how do you do it?
So the first thing is the melody. The melody gotta capture me. Like, first of all, I gotta start with the melody. And that doesn't happen like every single day because like I might go about my day, do whatever I'm doing, work or everything else, and then I would just have like a story or a melody, something in my head just playing constantly. So I'll either try to replicate it, make this melody in my head, or find something similar to be able to express my story in it. So that's my process. And then as soon as I just start, I just don't stop. I just keep going till it's done.
Did you come up with the melody when you chopped your finger when you're cutting onions?
Oh yeah.
What was that melody like? That's amazing. That's wonderful, man. I think I have a friend. His name JC. He comes up with melodies in his dreams sometimes.
Yeah.
When he wakes up, he's got his phone by his bed so he can record.
Sometimes I actually do that. You
get melodies in your dreams.
Yeah.
You guys are connected, man.
Like literally, it's weird because like it's just like
I have 3 kids, so I don't come up with anything in my dreams.
Yeah.
I have no dreams
You have
anymore.
no dream.
I just sleep when I can. Sorry, I had to say that.
Oh yeah.
You childless
Get away.
people out here.
Oh yeah.
Dreaming melodies. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
It's actually so cool and beautiful.
It is.
It's almost like there's this other world communicating with us.
Yeah.
And if we're open to it, it gives us
Access.
a little access.
Yeah.
That's wild, man. Okay, and then you also work with samples.
Oh yeah, I definitely do.
So what's that like? Do you dig for samples online?
So
I'm sure you're not digging in crates for vinyl.
no, that's old days.
Yeah.
I'm not doing. I was probably young. Yeah. So for me, my process is like I dig online, and I love melodies that actually captures you. Like I don't just any melodies, and mostly like acoustic melodies. That's what I kind of focus on because that's what actually I love.
Right.
So kind of trying to find a melody that would capture me and then just flip it, or even trying to come up with, or like if I hear somebody playing, maybe I would like trying to arrange it so I can just capture some melodies from him and then flip it on my own and then build the beat around it. So
that's awesome.
It is.
That's so awesome, man. I love that. I'm trying to get in here, like you saw the MPC that we have in here.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm trying to get it set up in here so we can actually have vinyl,
That would be great.
8-track cassette tapes, normal cassette tapes, and maybe something else, and then have that feed into the MPC.
That would be
so
great.
We have in our studio just our own little setup just for finding samples, and then you can like record them down and chop them up and stuff. So
wait on it on
so
next
stay
episode.
tuned.
Stay tuned. Coming soon.
Coming soon to a studio near you this summer. Dig for samples. Okay.
Makimu.
Okay, wow. I like this. These questions are amazing.
They're
This
really
is like,
amazing so far.
This is what I would want to ask you anyway. So,
Yeah.
How do you think music can bring people together and positively impact the community of Stratford?
That's a good one. Right now, we don't have like events for the younger generation. And I've been here 4 years. The only thing that actually maybe experience is the Ethan Mac. That's the only show kind of experience that I actually seen like a lot of young generation kind of together for something good and just music. So music, it already brings people together, but we just need to have like more young artists, more people to connect with us so we can make that available for the younger generation, because in here it's like mostly elderly people. So but there's this younger generation that don't have a chance to kind of meet with their music or to be able to express their music and just share it with others.
That's amazing. So you're saying like music has the power through events.
Yeah.
It can bring people together, and then it can bring different types of people together.
Exactly.
And so you'd be really excited about the young people coming together more, and that would have an impact on our Stratford community.
Definitely.
Because they don't have. I'm just trying to reiterate what you
Yeah.
were saying. Okay. Yeah, that's powerful, man. I agree with that. 100%. Like I teach here at Nancy Campbell, so I'm all about the younger generation, and I've seen the power of youth, and the power of the younger people. And I still feel like I'm a young person.
Oh yeah, you still are.
But I'm not.
Come on, Kimo.
The times have changed. The times have changed. But I'm young at heart because I have music. So music keeps me young.
Always.
You can't be in here making a beat and then feel old. I don't know. It doesn't work.
It doesn't.
You feel so youthful and exuberant and jubilant, and fun and lighthearted. And so I think anything that's positive for and when we're saying younger generation, I'm picturing like 15 to 30.
Yeah.
Is
that's
kind
exactly.
of a range,
Yeah.
which I would call as youth. So I'm excited for the near future when you are leading that age group.
I'm looking forward to it.
Gathering together with different events and performances, and also I feel like there is a moment about to happen. I'm trying to have my finger on the pulse.
There is definitely,
and I feel like there's a moment of a few artists collaborating on events, like because we've both mentioned Ethan Mac, but imagine Ethan Mac plus you plus me plus some others.
Yeah.
Putting on one event together.
Exactly.
That is going to be interesting.
That would be interesting and just something good actually to experience. In Stratford too, that would like be a game changer for many people. Because like you never know how many artists can come to the events. Exactly. And you get to meet different type of genres, and that's what the excitement. It kind of brings the excitement, the happiness to be able to meet other people and maybe collaborate. Who knows? So
I think we just started an event.
Definitely.
Right now.
Yeah.
We'll do the first one this summer.
Let's do it.
Let's think of a name later. Or I can just ask ChatGPT.
Oh yeah, cheat codes.
Let's ask. Let's see. So what would this be about? Give me a name idea for a music event in Stratford that embraces new genres.
Yeah. Let's see.
Stratford Sonic Fusion, a melodic exploration. That's all right.
It's all right.
That's all right. Let's ask for some.
Can be a bit better, but
give me some more ideas. You never know. This might become what it is. Ooh. Genre blend, melody metropolis, Stratford soundscapes, harmonic fusion, sonic horizons, innovative rhythms, melodic crossroads. Crossroads is all right.
Yeah.
Beyond boundaries, tune evolution, revolutionary harmonies.
Ooh.
What's going on? Some of these are all right.
All right, some of them are right. I think we better come up with the names ourselves.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not working at this point.
It's not working. But there's some. It can trigger ideas. Yeah. Okay, bro. A few more questions. I'm gonna skip that one actually.
What?
Well, it's just what are some upcoming projects or collaborations you're excited about? Actually, tell us. Do you have any upcoming projects or collaborations you're excited about?
I definitely do have upcoming projects, and a couple of them actually with Karim himself.
What?
Yep. He's the guy behind the scene. Don't let him fool you. So, yeah.
Well, speaking of which, bro.
Yeah.
We got a surprise for you.
All right. Looking forward to it.
We're going to listen to it right now.
Okay.
You came in here and recorded a song.
Oh, yeah.
So I did a quick mix on it. I wanted to play it for you on the show.
Oh, bring the heat.
Wheezy John, here we go. Yeah, Wheezy. Fire, feel that. You owe me that. Away from me that. No from me with that. Fire, feel that. You owe me that. Away from me that. No from me with that. Fire, feel that. You owe me that. Away from me that. No from me with that. Fire, feel that. You owe me that. Jiggle in the soup, in the yellow, when we're resting, y'all be sexy and flexing. Resting, yes, I swing that, ring, 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 ding, ding, that, beat that. My nigga, what I mean, that, fling that, swing that, beat that, ring that. Yeah, ring, ring, when I bring that, beat that. One thing, same thing, she thing, mean thing. Take a lunch in the high, fire, feel that. You hold me that, away from me that, no from me.
How'd you come up with this song?
This song actually, it was a good question. I really woke up from sleep in like 6:30 in the morning, and then I just went to check beats, and then all of a sudden just found the melody, and right away just had the words for it, and then I was like, yeah, this is what I like.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of like stepping also aside of my comfort zone, because like this is dance hall, like kind of Caribbean beats. So it was me stepping into that, and I was like, yeah.
That's amazing.
I was just right into it, like flowing through it. So
amazing,
You
bro.
owe me that.
This is a banger.
It definitely is.
I can picture this just being played, people dancing, having a good time.
Exactly.
So the music video needs to come out.
Oh, it's definitely tune in.
Tune in.
It's gonna be soon.
There's some amazing videographers in Stratford.
A lot. Shout out
Like
to
some.
Victor.
Victor is one of them.
Yeah.
This man right here. And many, many others.
Fire. Baby, really need that. I really, really need that. Come here and bring that. Fling that. Hey, 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 fire, feel that, hey.
You know, meet up.
Away from me that.
Amazing, bro. Let me just do a fade out. I can't press pause anymore. Just stop
Yeah.
the music. You gotta fade it out.
Exactly.
You know, you gotta have respect for it. So how does that feel?
Definitely feels good.
Yeah.
Feels good to actually hear a project that me and you enjoyed making.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
a lot of fun.
It was.
You were layering vocals like we did maybe 60 layers
Yeah.
or something.
Something like
not
that.
many, but like a
oh
lot.
my god.
And then you were moving around the room, remember?
Yeah, all the way from far.
So we really tried
Yeah.
to make it sound like there was a lot of different people, but it's just you.
Exactly.
And you changed your voice too.
Yeah.
And
High
it
to
works.
low.
Like if you listen to each one by one, it sounds kind of ridiculous. You're
It
like, what
does.
is this guy doing? But then when you sit back and listen to all of them, it
Yeah.
just sounds like there's a huge group of people having a good time.
Exactly. And
So-
that's it. That's it. Just kind of get the crowd effect kind of by just using only your voice. And Karim, thanks to Karim,
Yeah,
can
bro.
bring the idea out. So.
Amazing. So what do you hope listeners will take away from your music and your performances?
Good. So I kind of hope they be able like just kind of like step out of the comfort zone, maybe like listen to other genres, try to even do it just as a hobby. Everything starts as a hobby, and like from my music in general, to take from is like telling a fun story. Anything can be a story. Whatever happens with you, like sometimes you might go and a lot can happen in your day. You can just make that a song, and that's literally it is.
What happened today? I came to make a podcast.
Cutting the podcast. Okay. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
you
it.
just made a song right there.
Right there on the spot. That's how simple it is.
That's amazing, bro. I'm really happy that that's sort of feels like a bigger goal for you with your music, because you can have a goal to make songs and put them out there,
Yeah.
but you can have another type of goal, which I would call a noble goal. So it's like a goal
Kind
that,
of bring people.
yeah,
Both of
and
them.
it's something that may take your whole life to achieve, or something you can achieve over and over.
Over.
And
Yeah.
it's always fulfilling. If you just say, I want to make music and put it out there, you'll fulfill your goal. It's so
Yeah.
easy. That's an easy one. Or for some
But-
people, it's a challenge for sure.
But what drives you kind of to, that's the most important question.
Yeah.
What drives you to make the music?
Yeah.
Like, because some people, yeah, just love make music for fun as a hobby, but they don't see, because like that's the one thing. You might be able to do music, but you don't even understand that's actually what you love, that's what your passion, but you're just taking it as a hobby when you actually just can make it, focus on it and be serious about it, and it will be like what actually gonna just change your whole life
Yeah.
from right there.
Right.
It's all about just focusing on one thing, one at a time.
That's amazing, dude. Well, I think I have one more question
Okay.
for you, and then I'll open it up if you have questions for me. And
Okay.
then we want to listen to one of your songs and then have you perform live.
All right.
Okay, so how do you envision your role as a local artist in contributing to the growth and development of the Stratford music scene?
Can you repeat that again?
How do you envision your role as an artist in the growth and development of the Stratford music scene?
All right. So my role is gonna be. I'm not gonna say a leader because that's a big word, and that's definitely. But I'm leading myself, so that's still something.
Boom.
But I definitely want to lead like people to like just step outside the box. Step outside the box, step into things, into different areas. It doesn't even have to be in music and everything else. Something you might even afraid to do. Music, I was kind of afraid. I wasn't trusting myself I would be able to do one day. So I kind of feel like I can be voice leading because I had a lot of doubt always for myself or from people. But that's one thing. It's like I had to conquer myself. It's like, hey, it's only you and you only have yourself. You want to do something, stop letting doubt and just go about it and do it. You never know. People might love it, people might hate it, but at the end of the day, it's what you love and that's what drives you. So that's all.
That's amazing, bro. I feel like you are a leader. In my eyes, you are.
Thank you.
And I can see also your dedication because you were in here a few months ago and you were using mostly BandLab on your phone to make beats and music, and it was sounding good, which is can be hard to do actually.
Yeah.
Like I mean, your vocal recording sounded good even though you recorded it on the
just a simple headphone.
That's
iPhone.
How
Yeah.
And then but now you got Fruity Loops going, so you're always taking that next step.
Stepping my game up is always investing in yourself. That's how I only started with the phone, just an iPhone and a headphone. That's all I could. I could just see myself actually have the passion for it, because I'm not gonna go and spend money for like. Some people might say, "Oh, I want to be an artist," and just go buy all the equipment, but then you're not using. So I had to.
So true. Oh my god.
I had to know that actually that's what I wanted. So I was using the headphone and just the phone, and kind of like I learned a lot in short times by understanding like how the lows, the high, what's all the stuff, and then kind of educated myself in music, and then slowly start upgrade to different.
Yeah, and you're always asking
programs.
Questions. Like even today you came in, you said, "What's the difference between a condenser mic and a dynamic mic?" I like that.
Yes.
Some of the questions you have, I have answers for, but then some of the questions you have, someone else would have answers for. Like Victor, you were talking to him also about cameras.
Yeah.
And everything. So I can tell you're in that mode of really learning.
Yeah.
And I personally feel that's the mode we should stay in.
Exactly. Forever.
Because once you say, I don't need to learn anymore, the hidden subtext is, I've mastered that.
Yeah.
But anyone who's a true master,
just always got something to learn.
They know something. They just have deeper questions.
Yeah.
Right? So it's powerful, man. Wow. That's exciting. I'm really pumped for the Stratford Afrobeat scene that you're going to lead, man. And I will show up and dance.
For sure.
100%.
I'm going to show you a couple of dance moves too.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, why don't you show me a couple dance moves to your song that we're going to listen to right now.
All right. Bring it on. Just send a logo here, logo fat bunny. My last time gonna send hina, my last time wallahi. Ya Julina, ma fisina, intimina, jibu hina. Don't wanna hear what I do, don't wanna hear logo lala. Ya Julina, ma fisina, intimina, jibu hina. Don't wanna hear what I do, don't wanna hear logo lala. Anasan fi makanina, anasan fi makani. Munugal mabisinina, munugal fitani. I just send a logo hina, logo fat bunny. My last time gonna send hina, my last time wallahi. Come on, logo la la, logo la la, logo la la.
Can you teach me a dance move?
Send My last time gonna send Naina, my last time wallahi. Ya Jolina, ma Ficina, Intimina, Jibuhina, don't wanna hear what I do, don't wanna hear logo, lala. Ya Jolina, ma Ficina, Intimina, Jibuhina, don't wanna hear what I do, don't wanna hear logo, lala. Fimakanina, Anasan, Fimakanina, Girl, ma Ficina, Mudugal, Fitani, I just send that logo, logo, fight body, come on.
Just feels so good.
You see the group. Logo ala. Exactly. Logo ala.
Amazing, bro.
Logo ala. Logo ala.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
I'm so honored, Wizzy John Wijo, blessing us here at the podcast, episode 2.
For sure.
Sharing the music, launching a revolution in Stratford. Afrobeat is about to explode on the scene.
On the scene.
I'm so pumped for that. You can see me just beaming and smiling right now.
Oh yeah.
Because it's gonna go from just something I listen to on my phone to some live events I can take a part of, you know, and be there and
Yeah, be involved.
and support
Yeah.
and dance and anything that's needed. So thank you so much for showing up today. And next time we have to have you back so we can do the Fanta.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Different Fanta flavors.
For sure.
That's
Fanta pineapple.
Fanta pineapple.
Oh yeah.
Whew, that's exciting. So that's our show for today. We're just gonna wrap up with a live performance from the man himself, the hidden mystery, the gem, the jewel of Stratford. There you go. Ethan was the local superhero. You're the jewel of Stratford. The Egyptian jewel.
Oh yeah.
All right, Habibi. Wait. Do you have any questions for me? I forgot.
Yeah. I actually had one important one. What got you started? What drives you to start to the music?
What got me started in music?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's similar to what you said when you start talking about rhythms a lot, like you heard the congas and the drums and stuff.
Yeah.
I was born in Haiti, so even as a 3-year-old, like if you've heard Haitian music,
Yeah. Congas and
the
all.
rhythms are just incredible, and it's not 4/4 time at all.
Yeah, it's like groove.
It's just kind of all happening, and you
Yeah.
can't control it. It takes
Yeah.
you over. But then we moved to India, which is also a land of
different.
music.
Yeah.
And the tabla, the sound of the tabla, and the melodies, and it's a whole other scale of music. So that was powerful. And then moving to United States, honestly, it was like a movie. Like my first memory out in public in California was hearing California Love
Yeah,
by Tupac.
California.
You know?
Oh yeah.
And as a kid, and I was like, what is this? You know? So that's how I got introduced to rap music. And then
Ever since then?
yeah, but as a kid, no, actually that was like my first little exposure to that.
Yeah.
But then I actually got into Backstreet Boys.
Oh.
Yeah, so I got into the whole boy band thing. So I'm really into pop music as well. And I was dancing to it and singing. But it was so funny. I went to a Backstreet Boys concert when I was in grade 3.
Whew.
And before every single song, they said, "This one goes out to the ladies." And I felt a little hurt. I was like, at least say,
Come on, guys, I'm a lady too.
or like, yeah, at least on one song say like, and the guys.
Yeah.
You know, but it was just,
Always for the ladies.
they were just there to just perform for the girls and hypersexualized stuff. And it was a little weird, even in grade 3. I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
You know, but I love the Backstreet Boys, and anytime their songs come on, I'll sing all the words. It's game over. But then it switched after that moment.
Yeah.
I was like, let me search up that Tupac guy again, and then I was lost in the world of
rap.
Tupac Shakur.
Yeah.
Just Tupac actually.
Just Tupac at
for
the
a
moment.
long time. I'm a simple guy. Like I'm not good at finding new stuff. It just something comes to me, and then I just focus on it.
Yeah.
And so I guess that's the thing. The concept of writing a rap was my friend Arlen. Arlen Yance, shout out to Arlen. He wrote a rap about being half Persian, half white, living in Alberta, and loving Persian food, but that being kind of weird where he lives, you know. But he was saying it confidently, and I just thought, you wrote that? I thought only rappers
can
write raps, because I was young too. I was like 11 or 12. And so it was that moment where, again, it's like something came to me, and I focused on it. I said, if he can write a rap, I can write a rap. So I started writing right away, and then my brother Ashraf really helped me a lot. Shout out Ashraf, a lot of shout outs.
Yeah.
And he really helped me with my writing skills, and so I've never looked back since then. And so
that was the moment.
Yeah, it's funny because I have no musical training, but I'm fully in music, and I love it so much. And that's just a testament to, like you said, always being open to learning.
Yeah.
And then I did study music production and audio engineering at Metalworks. Shout out Metalworks Institute.
Yeah.
Which I'm very grateful for that experience. But that's how I kind of got in, was that experience of traveling to different countries, getting exposed to the not traveling, living in different countries, and fully being immersed in those different types of music.
Different cultures, different music.
And also I'm Egyptian, so my Egyptian family, like I was hearing that music.
Oh yeah.
So all the different types of music, and I'm a Baha'i, so that means I've met a lot of Persians. So Persian music is a big influence on me as well. Yeah. And so much, but it really all met for me in hip hop. Yeah. Because hip hop is like
a mix.
It can be a mix, right? You can sample a Persian flute and throw a beat on it. Yeah. It's hip hop, but it's still Persian. Yeah. And so that's something that I've been kind of focusing on. And so a lot of my music just takes what I love, which is the writings of my faith and what it has done for me, my personal experience. Yeah. So I get to be true. You know, I'm not trying to talk about a lifestyle I don't live. Yeah. And unless it's for fun or something, but it's usually just that, the thing that I love most, and I can slap it on there into hip hop. So yeah.
That's really good.
Good question.
That's a really good. You just told me a lot about you that I didn't even know.
Hey man, there you go.
Yeah.
Each of us is a mine rich in gems.
Exactly.
And you are the jewel. The Habibi.
Habibi. Ya Habibi. Yalla. Habibi. Ya Habibi.
All right, bro. Well, I'm going to play the track. It was a joy having you on.
Thank you for bringing me in.
I'm going to switch to being the audience member for your live performance. I'm really pumped.
All right. Bring it on. Your body's bad, you know. You've been on my mind like wine. She been on my mind, you know. The body's bad, you know. My girl's so fine, you know. She fine like wine. Girl, your hips, your thighs, it got me hypnotized. Girl, your hips, your thighs, gotta rule my life, you know. You've been on my mind, you know. You see it in my eyes, you know. Those eyes don't lie, you know. You got me hypnotized, girl, your hips, your thighs. It got me hypnotized, girl, your hips, your thighs. Gotta rule my life, you know. Clear your body, yo. Wanna touch your body, yo. You been on my mind, yo. Shorty said party, yo. Let's party, get naughty, yo. All night, slow wine. Shorty not a ragatati. Got out of your body. Tell me doing Molly, Molly. My shorty not a ragatati. Got out of your body to ruin my life, you know. You must be mine, you know. You see it in my eyes, you know. Those eyes don't lie, you know. You got me hypnotized, girl, your hips, your thighs. It got me hypnotized, girl, your hips, your thighs. Gonna take that nyash, you know. As you got, I do got, I do got. As you got, I do got, as you got. Girl, your hips, your thighs. It got me hypnotized, girl, your hips, your thighs. Gotta check that yacht, you know. Very bad girls in the yard, but you only one I saw all night in the yard. Uptown girl look sexy, yo. I see my wifey, yo. I see the one for my life, yeah. Shorty not a ragatati, got a rich body. Got me doing Molly, Molly. My shorty not a ragatati, got a rich body. To ruin my life, you know. You must be mine, you know. See it in my eyes, you know. Those eyes don't lie, you know. You got hypnotized, girl, your hips,
It got me hypnotized. Girl, your hips, your thighs. Gotta rule my life, yo.
Hey. Amazing, bro. Thank you so much.
No problem.
We'll see you on the next episode.
Peace. Come on, let's bring some fun.
Hey. Yeah, she was nice. Yeah, show me some moves. Hey, okay. Good dude, much love. Thank you so much. Wizzy John, Wijo, thank you, Victor.
Thanks to Kima too.